Sometimes you might need to move around a little bit to find where your goal really is. It's something I was thinking about a while ago, and I thought about it a little bit deeper. First of all, I was thinking about it in terms of like music and entertainment, and then I thought about it a little bit deeper, and I was looking at it like you can actually apply this to like all areas in life. I remember watching this video where Conor Price was talking about how Conor Price is a rapper, by the way. He was talking about how he was a actor growing up, and he got some cool acting roles and everything. And then all of a sudden, COVID hit in 2020, and there were no jobs for actors. And he remembered that he always had this talent for rapping, but he never really like did anything about it. Cause I mean, maybe because of the fear of people laughing at him, or maybe because he was white or whatever. I don't know. But he just thought like, it's Corona, everybody's at home. Why not? Why not try it out? And he started rapping, dropping songs and everything. And his followership started to build. Like people started messing with the music. People started to like the music. His streams grew. Now he's dropped an album and he has some quality features on the album as well. People like Big Sean, people like Idris Elba are on the album. And it's just an example of what I'm saying, like how sometimes you have to move around a little bit to find where your goal really is. We could say maybe his goal is really in music. And I thought about it too in regards to maybe in a DJ. I mean, maybe my goal is in the DJing that I'm doing. Or maybe if I tried producing, that could work really well for me. And that might be where my goal is. Or maybe if I started doing my own events, that could go really well. And that might be where my goal is. Who knows? Or maybe the goal might be in the DJing I'm doing. Who knows? Do you get? But the truth is, you only know what you try. You don't know what you don't try, right? So I mean, there's so many examples. I mean, you could be in one career path as a corporate guy, and this desire to try something else. But obviously, because you haven't tried that other thing, you never know. But you might try that other thing and it works out for you. And, that might be where your goal is. I remember watching this video where this lady was talking about how she was in Abuja and Abuja did not work for her. Imagine Abuja not working for you. She said Abuja didn't work for her, but Jos worked for her. So she moved to Jos, got a job in Jos, got a better paying job than she was getting in Abuja in Jos. And then from Jos, she got an opportunity to move to Canada. From the things that she said she has achieved from moving to Canada, Canada was definitely a better opportunity for her. But what I'm saying is, see how she moved from Abuja to find greener pastures in Jos. She found greener pastures in Jos. And then from Jos, she found even greener pastures in Canada. And now she's doing so well in Canada. It's like sometimes you might have to go from A to B to come back to A. I also remember talking to one of my friends. He was a photographer here in Nigeria. He moved to Canada. And I was talking to him. I was talking to him earlier on today, actually. I said, would you say you've gotten better opportunities in your photography than you did when you were in Nigeria? And I'm talking about in terms of like quality of the gigs. And he was like, well, first of all, in Nigeria, you would have to be in a circle to get the kind of gigs that he's getting right now in Canada. And he also said there was a big brand that reached out to him, a really big brand. I'm not going to say the name because obviously it's not for me to say. But yeah, it's like a really big brand reached out to him to do a shoot for them. And I think that was just off a link from maybe someone he knows. And he was talking about how he didn't need to have like a big follower account to get that gig, So, but here in Nigeria, before they give you gigs, some of them will be looking at your follow account before they give you a gig. I just feel like it's a very senseless way of approaching work. How do you look at someone's follow accounts that he could have bought before you give him a job? Like, it's such a very useless approach to hiring talent. How does your follower accounts say how good you will be in your field? Like there's a lot of things we need to change in this country, man. With the way we think, like it's crazy. Like it's crazy to me. Like I'll never understand it. It's deep. It's wide. It's broad. Like you can apply it to so many things in life. You might need to move around a little bit to find where your gold really is. You know, would you say you found where your gold is? For me, I'm exploring everything that I have the desire for. And everything that I have desire to do. Because, like I said, you only know what you've tried. You don't know what you haven't tried. So, if you don't do it, you won't know. So, yeah. Would you say you found your gold? Or you're still in search of? Would you say you found where your gold really is? Or you're still in search of? And I'll see you in the next video.